All right, hello and welcome to the training today. We're going to be going through the accident insurance with accidental death benefit from LifeSecure. My name is Mike Dobmeyer. We're going to be going through a quick overview of LifeSecure and where we came from, who we're about, and then we're also going to jump into the accident product and the benefits that that offers. So let's jump right into it, get into the background of LifeSecure. LifeSecure was actually founded in 2006. We're a financially strong, fast-growing, stable company. We really base our products off technology. We have a pure online agent portal with pure online application. You can not only quote all three products at one time, you can submit applications for all three products at the same time in a combo app. We also have the ability to receive a text signature or an email signature. So it just makes that a lot more, makes the process of applying with your client that much easier. We do have national coverage, so we're in 49 states plus DC, plus the District of Columbia. Commissions are paid weekly, and LifeSecure ranks among the top 3 carriers for individual accident sales, according to a LIMRA study. So we'll jump right into the products that LifeSecure offers. We have a long-term care product, which is worksite only currently, accident, hospice recovery, and critical illness. All these are kind of designed to encapsulate medical, enhance coverage, add greater commission potential to you as the agent out there in the field. So, personal accident with accidental death benefit. This product is really designed, as I mentioned, to complement health insurance protection. Pays cash following a qualified accidental injury directly to the member or the client. And then it really is designed to assist in the recovery phase or any unexpected financial costs that may come with an accident. Accidents can come in the form of slip and fall, sports injuries, if your son or daughter is in sports, playing soccer or t-ball or dance for the first time, maybe even high school or collegiate sports. Also car accidents. So some of the key product features that the accident product comes with, first and foremost, guaranteed issue product. Issue ages are 18 to 74, and this product is guaranteed renewable to age 85. We also automatically cover dependent children up to age 26, and that aligns with the medical coverage. Composite unisex rates in 4 covered tiers: self plus spouse, self plus child, or the family plan. Along with this accident product, automatically included is an accidental death benefit. As long as death occurs within 90 days of a covered accident, $10,000 per spouse, $5,000 per child. Application sign state. So what this means is, regardless of where the client's primary address is, wherever they are at when they are physically signing the application is the state application you would need to use for that client. Of course, you as the agent need to be licensed and licensed in that state to be able to sell product. But say you have a snowbird from Michigan traveling down to Florida to spend maybe some winter months there. You're an agent that's licensed in Florida. You can sign them up on that Florida application. They can then take that application and it can be used in the United States, Canada, or any of their territories or possessions. Compatible with HSAs just basically means that you can have an HSA in conjunction with a personal accident product. Doesn't mean that you can use HSA dollars to pay for that, pay for the premiums towards the accident product, but you can have one in conjunction with another. The LifeSecure, I'll get into this in a lot more detail in a few slides here, but LifeSecure's accident policy is a reimbursement of actual expenses, less any provider adjustments or discounts. So basically what that means is that this accident product is paying not only above and beyond any other insurances, so we don't coordinate benefits. It's also not based off a schedule of benefits either. It's not paying a certain dollar amount for a broken arm, certain dollar amount for a broken leg. It will basically match what the client's insurance is paying out on that accident that that client has. So we'll get into that in more detail in a couple slides here. Last bullet point, but not least, 24/7 on-the-job, off-the-job coverage. This is so important here, this last bullet point, along with the first one, guaranteed issue, but the last one here, 24/7 on the job, off the job coverage. That's so huge because the first thing I look for in an accident policy is if they cover on the job coverage. So if you have an accident on the job, usually workers' comp or STD or LTD will kick in and pay for that. LifeSecure, remember, doesn't coordinate benefits with any other insurances that that client may have. This will pay above and beyond any of those that are available there. All right, moving on to the next section. How does our accident product work? Well, very straightforward, very simple, how we like to keep it. You choose a benefit bank amount in $100 increments between $2,500 all the way up to $15,000 for a single individual person. Once you tack on a son, daughter, a spouse, or a family plan, you have access to go all the way up to $25,000. So again, $2,500 all the way up to $15,000 for an individual single person. You get access to that extra tier all the way up to $25,000 once you tack on a son, daughter, or a family plan there. Deductibles, we do have a $0 and a $500 deductible that's available for selection. And if you have a family plan, that deductible is doubled, as you can see there on the slide. So getting into some important time limits, these are very important because this is how the client gets the claims paid out. So it's important to share these with your client. The first one there, I think, is very liberal, within 1 week of an accident. So you have a full week. Initial care must begin. Within 30 days of an accident, any major diagnostic exams must occur. And that's one per accident per covered family member, 2 per year per covered family member, up to $750 per exam. And remember, if the client has health insurance, that's going to be paying for the bulk of it. This is going to come right on top and pay additional benefits directly to the client. Additional important time limits here. This is an either or both scenario here. So if you take a look at rehab therapy, must begin within 90 days of the accident, and you have 1 visit per day up to 10 visits per accident. So as long as you get one of those visits in within that 90 days, you have up to a year to use the rest of your 9 visits for a total of 10. Also, surgery must occur within 6 months, and that's up to 2 per accident per covered family member. And the reason why I say either or both here is because a person could choose to seek the rehab route initially, but then later on decide to go with the surgery route. As long as they schedule it within these time frames, LifeSecure's accident will come right on top of any other insurances and pay out accordingly. Now, it's important to note, depending on the state or states that you're licensed in, make sure to take a look at that state plan at a glance or the state features there, because some of these may vary. So just keep that in mind when you're running quotes for LifeSecure or doing business with LifeSecure in other states. Along with this slide here, here's the cost associated. These are the monthly costs associated with the accident plan that LifeSecure is offering. Again, please note the state-specific rates. Some states have different rates. They're not going to be too different than these, but they just vary based on the state requirements there. So you'll notice 5,000 top left, 10,000 top right, 15,000 bottom left, and then 25,000 bottom right. And you can pause it here and kind of take in those numbers if you need to. You'll notice the self down on the 25,000 is not available or not applicable. That's because, remember, self only goes up to 15,000. All right, so I want to jump quickly into a sample accident benefit payout here. You'll notice that we have Lisa breaks her arm. She's treated in an ER, has surgery. She has some prescription medications and follow-up visits. Total bills for this services for this broken arm, $9,309. So if we take a look at a sample explanation of benefits here, you'll notice there's a square, a diamond, and a spade that we kind of focused in on here. So the amount approved for this service was $9,309. That's the discounted approved rate. So that's the negotiated rates that the health insurance carrier already has with the hospital or facility that this client has gone into. Then, of course, pay attention to the $1,500 deductible. That's the client's responsibility. And then, of course, the co-insurance. So if we jump to the next slide, this kind of pulls out the covered medical expenses. Within that $9,309, there was a head CT, X-ray, broken arm surgery, and other hospital services. That totaled $9,309. Now, if this client had an accident policy with LifeSecure, LifeSecure would pay for this or match the EOB, that $93.09, match it. In this case, this client had a zero deductible. So Lisa's cash benefit for her accident, her broken arm falling off her bike, LifeSecure would pay out $9,309. Now, with that money, Lisa has the option to pay for some out-of-pocket expenses that were incurred due to this accident. So if we take away that block there, you'll notice that, hey, remember we had that medical deductible of $1,500. We had co-insurance of $1,000. What about extra doctor visits, lost wages, carry-out meals for your family visiting you in the hospital or staying with you during and after your surgery? What about childcare, lawn care services, those types of things? So if Lisa chose to cover some of these out-of-pocket expenses, she could do so with obviously the accident benefit there. So $3,780 minus or less the $93.09 there gives Lisa a remaining cash benefit of $5,529, and that's cash money to Lisa. She could use it as she could use it as she wants. So a really, really nice benefit here that's offered by LifeSecure with this accident benefit with the accidental death benefit added as well. So just to kind of summarize everything and recap, guaranteed issue, absolutely no underwriting. There's a zero deductible option. That's reimbursement model, so based off that EOB, that explanation of benefits. 24/7 on the job, off the job coverage. That's a big one. Of course, benefits pay in addition to any other insurances. There's no coordination of benefits. And it's perfect for families with young, active children, even for families that are active. If you're a cyclist or a hockey player in the winter or softball player in the summer. Perfect for seniors with the guaranteed renewable aged up to 85. And those rates, once you lock them in, they're locked in. They do not increase every year as your age increases. And it's a lump sum benefit that's paid directly to you as the client to utilize as you see fit. So we do have some really nice marketing materials out there. I alluded to the fact of that plan at a glance there on the right. That plan at a glance is a single page, double-sided, gives you everything you need to know about that product in that state. And this is able to be given out to clients. So it could be shared with clients. I talked a little bit about the simplicity of doing business with the combo application, the pure online application. You can also receive signatures from the clients via text or via email. You can send those right out to the clients and they can sign it on their end. And this quote calculator that LifeSecure offers is really slick. You have 3 products that you can quote. And you'll notice if I just kind of drag my mouse over here, you have a $20.08 a month accident product, $14.35 for critical illness, and then $12.30 per month for hospital recovery. I can adjust any one of these by using these click buttons or radio dials, or I can adjust it by typing in an amount. I can even remove a selected product, and all this will help me get to a total monthly budget and allows you to kind of budget point price here. So if I had $100 per month, I could jump all these up until I got close to $100 a month. So really slick on the technology side of things. So with that being said, just to wrap up the simplicity of doing business, combo quote application tool able to apply for 3 products or quote 3 products in one sitting. Clients can sign applications remotely via text or email. There's absolutely no application fees. We can draft premiums via credit card or EFT. And there is a paperless policy delivery option that can be sent via email, and all these policies are jet issued. So with that, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to learn a little bit more about LifeSecure. I hope it was helpful.